This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, is that reports are coming in today that Russia claims the United States, Babylon, planned a alleged drone attack on Kremlin, And if you don't know what the Kremlin is, that's the place where Vladimir Putin rests his head, okay? It's equivalent to the White House where Creepy Joey stays at, okay? So here it is. You're hearing wars and rumors of wars, And this is only intensifying, because, these two superpowers, these nuclear superpowers, have to go to war against each other, Full-blown, all-out war against each other, And that's the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay? And with this scenario, I believe it was a false flag attack done by Russia, to paint a narrative that America's being the aggressor, and willing to attack on a sovereign country, Because when you look at this video, I mean, if America really was behind this, this drone would have been 10 times more powerful in terms of explosion, And just look at the flag and you'll understand what I'm talking about. So here it is, this is supposed to be an assassination attempt against Vladimir Putin, and where it's where the explosion happened at, it happened, near this flag. Now, of course, Russia's saying they're the ones that shot it down, but I mean that drone, it looked like it was just packed with fireworks, because that's what it looked like, a firework. And again, that flag didn't burn, it wasn't destroyed. There's no explosive impact, nothing. So this is why I believe this was a false flag attack done by Russia, to get their own citizens' minds stirred up to be dead set against America. Also, Russia's allies, to constantly look at America as the problem. And of course, those that do business with Russia, to not go along with America's sanctions, because this very same day you have Hungary, which is a NATO member, they said that they're going to prevent sanctions, on Russia's nuclear energy industry, and this is a NATO member. So you're what you're seeing is NATO members, NATO allies, going against America's agenda, America's aggressiveness on Russia, with these sanctions, and also why I think this was a false flag attack by Russia themselves, because I brought this out the other day. This is from the Air Force Times. Russians seem to be baiting U.S. jets to dogfight in Syria, general says. So the Russians are being aggressive in the Middle East. The Russian Air Force against the United States Air Force. All right, and Russia's willing to step up the tensions. All right, so that a conflict can be drawn. All right, so hey, this is the Lord stirring up the spirit of the Medes, and hey, these are why these wars and rumors of wars are just going to get bigger, more intense, more in your face. Isaiah chapter 13 verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Right, the Medes are the modern day Russians. All you need to do is just Google the ancient map of where the Medes were located at, and that's southern Russia. Okay, that's where you have Georgia located at. Okay, Russia, I think Armenia as well. All right, and so yeah, okay, those are still that's still Russia. Okay, and so hey, this is how you know prophecy is coming to pass. All right, and that's something we here at Great Millstone, or some of our apostles and elders, we always push. All right, prophecy, because hey, that's the testimony of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy. All right, so Isaiah 13 to 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Right, so the Lord's stirring them up. Oh, real quickly, Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. So there you go. So this is the Lord's movie. He's in control. He's working on the minds of Putin, the Russian military, to be dead set against America, so that World War III, all right, can go nuclear. Because right now we're in the beginning phases of World War III. If you have eyes to see, there's too much information coming out of America and Russia in proxy wars against each other, or doing tit for tat against each other. Okay, so we're here. All right, and the reason why the nukes are not flying is because we're waiting for that one prophecy. All right, and of course this is of the Lord. All right, make sure that the M to the O to the B, the digital all, is made mandatory. Okay, that has to happen before the nukes fly. But you clearly seeing the beginning stages of World War III. You clearly see it. Okay. Isaiah chapter 13 verse 17 again, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, we shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Right, because the Russians are nationalists. All right, they're all about their country, their culture. All right. 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Right, let's talk about the nuclear missiles, the destruction. All right, that's why it says in Jeremiah chapter 50 verse I'll start at 28. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord, our power, the vengeance of his temple. Right, because this is the vengeance of the Lord. This is why the wars are getting more intense, bigger. All right, because this is to fulfill the vengeance of the Lord that he has towards America, Babylon the Great. All right, and for what they've done to his temple, because who is the Lord's temple? His people. All right, the Israelites. All right, that's why it says in 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 17, if any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy, for the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. Okay, so there you go. All right, well, look, 16, Salaki, let me jump up one. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the most high power, Yahweh, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? You see that? So that's why the Lord is taking vengeance, because they're touching the apple, for the touching of the apple of his eye, which are the Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So let's get back to Isaiah 13 verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Right, and this is obviously talking about a future prophecy, because ancient Babylon wasn't overthrown as Sodom and Gomorrah. There's no account. There's no secular history to prove that. All right, for you plantation Christians out there. 20, it shall never be inhabited. Again, this is another clue. All right, ancient Babylon is what? Modern day Iraq. It's currently inhabited. Okay. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. 21. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. Okay, this is obviously talking about America, Babylon the Great. And I believe the blue letter references Revelation 18 with this one, if I'm not mistaken. Boom, they sure do. Man, even the blue letter got the precepts. Oh, and Isaiah 34. Okay? Right? Look, hey, I'll read Isaiah 34 and 11. But the cornament and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. And he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and a stone to emptiness. Right, because you're not going to recognize America once it's destroyed. All right? You're not going to recognize where Florida was at, where Georgia, where New York, where Illinois, Chicago, L.A. You're not going to recognize none of that. It's going to be utterly wasted without an inhabitant. All right, so there you go. Wait, keep reading. 12. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. 13. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortress thereof, and it shall be an habitation of dragons and courts for the owls. Right, that's back to Isaiah chapter 13, verse 21. You see that? Okay. 14. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there, and find for herself a place of rest. 15. There shall be the great owl make her nest, and lay, and hatch, and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, everyone with her mate. Hey, this is, okay, this is talking about America, Babylon the Great. That's the only thing that's going to be dwelling here. All right, desert creatures. Okay. Revelation 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Again, going back to Isaiah, all right, chapter 13, verse 21. So yeah, so this is talking about a future prophecy. Okay. So when them nukes drop on this place, it's a wrap. 22. And the wild beast of, so Isaiah chapter 32, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 22. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Right, and that's the point right there. Her days are not going to be prolonged, meaning America is not going to go on another freaking 10, 15 years, man. Okay? We are in the final stretch, man. This is it. All right? We may have 1 more year, 2 more years, if that. All right? And of course, we on the Lord's time, but okay, like I always say time and time again, all right, we are the final generation. All right? The books are open. All right? Israelites are waking up. Okay? The elect are being sealed. All right? So, hey, we have to wait for that digital awe. And that's why, something's going to happen with this economy, and things got to change so that this prophecy comes to fruition. And it's coming because you clearly see it, you know? Yeah, I'll do 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 15. I'll close out. For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time. And we're in the latter time. Shall dwell in the world. For many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Right, and the number one country that walks in great pride is America, Babylon the Great. So many miseries are coming, okay? All right, you got to watch when the economy collapses. Y'all going to be hurting. Your stomach's going to be grumbling. All right, watch the draconian laws that get passed. All right, or they're already passed. They're going to be implemented, okay? You're going to see all these laws that they passed on the books be implemented, meaning they're going to be used, okay? While World War III is popping off and Russia's, whooping that ass, all right? So, yeah, and these are the times that we're in. That's why, it's high time for our people to wake up out of sleep, all right? With these articles, you could clearly see the wars are getting bigger, the rumors are getting louder, and it's all part of prophecy. Okay? And this is the Lord's vengeance. All right? He has a controversy, okay, with this place, man. All right? And because of what they've been doing to his people. That's why the Lord says he has a controversy. Oh, wait, let me get Isaiah real quickly. Isaiah 63. No, it wasn't Isaiah 63. It's Isaiah 34. Salakia. Should be Isaiah 34. Yeah, Isaiah 34 and 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. You see that? So the Lord has a controversy of Zion. All right? Because you have people, okay, pushing lies and wickedness. And these people are the Edomites. All right? And the Lord sees it. Okay? And he's going to bring in his vengeance. All right? To shut your mouths. And this is what we're waiting on. All right? These wars. And of course, the Lord comes back with his chariot, the laser beams. So with that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. All right? And for the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. And when you pray, pray with your head covered. Shalom and abad ball. Shalom.